Hello, and welcome to Todd Plays Marvel Heroes 2015. In this episode, we're talking about and playing with Captain Marvel. There we go. Captain Marvel used to be Miss Marvel, but her character was originally in the Air Force, and so when she got her superpowers from the Kree and her good friend, the Kree alien named Mar-Vell, I don't know, yada yada yada. She was Miss Marvel for a long time, but they decided to go back to being Captain Marvel because she was a captain in the Air Force way back when it all started. And now Miss Marvel is a different person altogether. But so this is Captain Marvel, formerly Miss Marvel, and this is her default uniform, default costume. I guess this is what she's wearing in the comic books today. And I gotta say, this is a pretty solid costume. I like this one a lot. I don't have all of her costumes, but I have quite a few. This is her Warbird costume. I don't really know what the story is of why she called herself Warbird for a little while, but that's her costume. It's not a bad costume. The color scheme is so different from all of her others that I think it's a little, it's just a little, it doesn't seem to keep with the same theme as everything else, but it's a good costume. This is, let's see, Agent of Sword costume. I didn't read any comics where she wore this costume, but I recognize that star on her chest, and it's a pretty solid costume. This looks very classic superhero-y sort of thing, so that's a good one. I like that. There's the Captain Marvel Dexter Soy costume. It's kind of a variant on the other one. Her face looks really pale in this one. But this is a good costume. I like the lightning bolt. That's really slick. Now, this is classic costume. I read a series of Captain Marvel comics. I think she was called Miss Marvel at the time, but where she was wearing this uniform, this costume. So I like this one probably the best, just because I'm used to seeing her in this getup. So I think this one this one just seems more appropriate for her. It seems like her the most to me. A lot of times the costumes I like the best are the ones that I'm used to seeing them in from comics and stuff the most. So this is my favorite one for her. But then there's also Captain Marvel now with the mask on. This is a very similar costume to her default costume. The colors are slightly darker, I think, and her hair is a lot shorter in this one, and in this one she's wearing the mask. But this is another good costume. This is just it's not super different from her default, but it's a good costume as well. And this is, let's see, which costume? I think this may have been the one I was actually using. No? Where? Wow, let's see. Where is the one that I had put all the stuff on? That I had buffed way up. I guess this one must have been, okay. Well, we're gonna go with our classic costume. Phooey! It wasn't that long ago I was playing. Let's see, and I've already forgotten which costume I was using. I really thought it was this one, but there's no buffs on that one. So anyway, we're going to use the classic Captain Marvel uniform costume, and we're gonna go fight some bad guys, beat up some bad guys. Where should we go to kind of show off her powers? I don't think that I have gone through the Hood's hideout in one of these YouTube videos. Let's do it on red, so it's a little bit challenging. And let's go meet the Hood in his hideout. So the Hood is hiding on a boat. So we're in the lower decks of a boat. And we're just gonna get rid of these guys right here at the beginning. And I'm a little worried about the sound. That sounded really loud to me, so I'm just gonna play back that bit I recorded and make sure that the sound is okay. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I did tweak the sound a little bit. I think this is gonna be fine for you guys. I hope you can hear me over all of the sound effects. But so basically,
Gonna make you bleed.
Captain Marvel can. She's got a couple different ways you can build her character. If you look at her, oops.
No more.
Oh, hello. Called in Spider-Woman to and to help me out. Oh, you didn't even get to finish your taunt before we'd already defeated you. There was an achievement for Captain Marvel where if you went through Midtown Madness with her friend Spider-Woman here, you got a you could get an achievement for getting enough kills with her in your team. So that was pretty cool. I like Spider-Woman. Okay, we're gonna let her go so we can be solo. And I was gonna show you. Oops. Here we go. So she's got a couple different ways you can build her. You can go just melee with the Brawling Tree, or Photonics gives you lots of cool shooty energy powers, and Avionics has a mix of different things. I went mostly with the shooty tree, because as I've said before, oh, there's Spider-Woman. She's just so willing and excited to come in and help us out. She'll just fly in and shoot them and fly off. But so I like shooting energy beams, laser beams, lightning bolts, fireballs, that sort of thing. I've said this before. So clearly I was attracted to her long-range shooting energy beam attacks, which have a couple of different versions that I like. And there's this one, which is good for clearing out just a whole bunch of enemies that are all clustered together. She's got this one, which looks awesome. And then this one I think is actually probably the most effective. It just, unfortunately, it doesn't look quite as awesome as that one. Those are the ones I use the most. Now, she can run up and punch him, and she's pretty good at that too. But I didn't really spec for that. Get out of my way! She's also got these great area effect ones, where she just radiates energy in a circle and kills everything around her, which is pretty awesome. So I've been really happy with her. She's been a lot of fun to play. She can also do this where she jumps up and slams the ground, and that kills a lot of bad guys. So yeah, she has really been a blast. I have enjoyed using her different powers to shoot people with laser beams and stuff. It's a really nice aesthetic. I think it's fun to walk around and mow people down this way.
Keep them coming.
Oh, the hand. The hand ninjas are already dead. That's what they always say to me. They're like, you are already dead. And I'm like, well, that's grim. Whip this one out. I love this one. I love the way that one looks. That is awesome. So
you ain't taking me in.
Captain Marvel can fly. She has flight powers. At the beginning,
My bad.
At the beginning of the comic series that I read of hers, she was flying like that, just with her own power. And she was talking about how the reason she joined the Air Force was because she loved to fly. And now she could do it without a plane, and that's even more awesome. And I bet that's true. I bet that was pretty dang cool.
Ain't all that.
There is one variant of her costume where
My leg!
you're basically playing a different character. You're playing Mar-Vell, the Kree-alien guy that came to Earth way back when her comics first started, I guess.
Smoke 'em.
And apparently he died, but he had a lot of followers because he was a super powerful alien from another
Tango
planet
down.
that was like
Next.
protecting people on Earth. Kind of sounds like Marvel's version of Superman a little tiny bit, but whatever. Anyway, she was apparently good friends with Mar-Vell, and his name is spelled M-A-R-VEL, I think. So he's clearly supposed to be Marvel from Marvel Comics, but they try to make it sound like his name is a weird alien name with a hyphen in it, so that's kind of interesting. I didn't actually buy that costume because I'm not familiar with the Mar-Vell character. I got Captain...
What are you doing here?
The problem with her name starting with Captain is I keep wanting to say Captain America, which is incorrect. That's a different Captain. I got Captain Marvel to play this lady,
Oh,
Captain
I've been
Marvel,
looking forward to
and
this.
not the dude Marvel, who I'm not familiar with. I don't know him. Oh, here's the Hood. Man, I'm getting a lot of lag all of a sudden, though. That's unfortunate. But here's the Hood. We're fighting the boss, and I guess the magic hood that he has, and that he's named himself after, lets him open portals to teleport from place to place.
Surprise!
So I don't think he actually has any superpowers except for his magic hood and cape, I think, is attached that lets him teleport. But I suppose if your only superpower is teleportation, that still lets you do an awful lot of powerful stuff.
Surprise!
And let's show off her ultimate power. Bam! That's her ultimate, bringing in the fireball. So that's a pretty slick looking effect. And we've almost got him.
Well, that
oh, there he
sucked.
goes. Yay! I got an achievement for defeating the Hood on Red Solo Run. See, even when I play on the Red
I didn't know I was
difficulty,
looking
these
for
are
one
still
of
pretty
these.
easy. But anyway, so that's Captain Marvel. She's level 60 on. I've got her to level 60 now. I've been having a ton of fun. I mean, look at this. This is such a fun. This is so great. Oh, the bullseye above her head, by the way, it's just a buff for some armor. It's just some event they're doing. She's not like going to be shot by a sniper or anything. It's a good thing. But I really enjoy her powers. I like her costumes. I've had a lot of fun playing as her. She is super cool, and so I would recommend her for everybody. And her area effect attacks, when you go with the range, when you go with the energy range attacks, her ability to kill a bunch of stuff all at once is just really great. She is a lot of fun to run around Midtown Manhattan and just obliterate minions left, right, and center. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you and good night.